Hello, this is PWAP, and I had to make a video on this because the special election in chat today was just so stupid that I had to talk about it. And quite frankly, if you're not caught up on this, I'm jealous, but I'm going to get you caught up today. DSP has already decided he's going to do a react to the Quartering documentary, and he's trying to hold a poll in chat to make it seem as though other people came up with the idea and encouraged him to do it. Both polls voted no, but that didn't stop Phil from insisting that chat wants him to do it. So let's take a look at how that happened because it's interesting.
What's up, Chris? How you doing? All right, so now allow me to propose the question. Let's actually do a poll on each side of things. Do you guys think that me doing a big react, okay, tomorrow night, a react stream to this new documentary to test the waters and see how it would do is worth it? Do you think people would show up, watch, engage, and support that kind of stream? Do you think it would be worthwhile to have a highlight video made out of that stream? Or is this all a complete waste of my time and I should just stick to gaming?
And throughout the stream, he made it clear up until this point that the expectation is that he will either get support or he will stop. And of course, when I say support, I mean donations. If it's not profitable for him, he's not going to watch the whole documentary. He's just going to stop after watching the first 30 minutes. So he's asking them, if you vote yes, are you going to support me as well? And if you're not, you should vote no, and I should stick to gaming. But I just don't think he's going to take kindly to when they vote for no.
Okay.
Phil, it has been over a minute of dead air. Say something. Do something.
Okay, poll is up on both sides. Let's see what you guys say. I just explained, but let me go again. It would be an initial stream. The documentary is 3.5 hours long. I can't react to that in one go. That's hours and hours of content. It would be an initial stream tomorrow night on my late stream. So it would start around 7 o'clock, probably content starting around 7:30. I would react for about 2 to 2.5 hours on the DSP Reacts channel. Not on this channel, DSP Gaming, but over on the DSP Reacts channel. Okay? And basically, we would see who shows up, who watches it, who engages, and does it get support. If it does well, then I would commit to future streams to keep going through the documentary. If it does poorly, then no. Now, also, I want to see, should I make highlight clips based on that? If I made highlight clips, let's say my editor goes through the show and makes a 30, 40-minute highlight clip out of this 2 to 2.5 hour stream, will that do well? Right? So that's what I want to see. But I don't want to do it and change my schedule around and take the time to do it.
Why the expectation is the audience should know, I have no idea.
Okay. Let's see here. Rose Diamond says, I say it's a waste of time only if you do it on a different channel. This idea will die on the vine over there. Not a good judge of what works or not. See, Rose Diamonds, I don't believe that. Here's why. I can easily advertise it on this channel, and I still post it up on my social media, on my X account. I will advertise it and post it up on this channel so people will know to go check it out over on that channel. I think it would do fine. And the truth is, if I'm going to do full reacting, I need to do it over there. It's called DSP Reacts. Like, that's the point of the channel. And I have to do it on that channel because there's been mass flagging of these videos about the quartering all over the internet, and no one knows who's doing it. Everyone accuses the quartering, but a lot of people are under the impression it's not him too. He says it's not. So there is potential that someone would flag anything down, and I can't have this channel flagged. I just can't take that risk. This is my channel to make income, you know? Satan says, what's up? I say do it. Zanzibar Knight says, don't waste an evening on drama, especially the quartering. Mozzie says, vote yes. He wants everyone to vote yes.
So
Who
it's
says if you vote no,
pretty
you're cooking
even
content?
between yes and no on this. From real people that actually watch his stuff.
Curry Play says, is there a way to avoid drama content? Is there a way to avoid drama content around you? I feel bad attack you. People have an industry based on this on the internet. I'm not joking. There's probably a few hundred creators, probably just try to dump on me every day for literally nothing because I don't do anything dump-worthy at all. I just sit here and play games. So, the problem is if you start watching my content, the YouTube algorithm will start feeding you all of their content because their content is of the kind that the algorithm likes. Their content is edited, abridged, thumbnail, title, all the stuff that's angled towards the algorithm. It's not raw gameplay or podcasting like my content is. It's more catered to what the AI will push. So if you start watching, DSP is playing Saros, let me watch that. You'll watch the stream, and then immediately it will suggest a detractor video after the fact. Like, wait, what just happened? Why would I want to watch a detractor of DSPs if I just watch this raw content? Because the AI algorithm is garbage. So my recommendation is only check out the content on the channel. Like I said, if you subscribe to this channel, you'll get my stuff in your feed. You could watch it there, okay? I usually don't watch anything in the suggested feed on YouTube because it's usually trash. Like, no exaggeration. You'll click on one video of one topic, and you'll get 17 garbage videos about the same topic that are nowhere near as good as the one you just watched. I've seen this all the time on YouTube. Their AI algorithm really is trash, right? And I've already shown you on the channel how to find stuff by searching my playlist tab. That's the best way to find legacy content, or just follow your inbox or my main channel page to see what I'm up to, after that. If you see this stuff in your suggested, like, oh my God, it's a detractor video, you can always say, never recommend this channel, don't show this again, stuff like that. And then they'll get out of there. Because that used to happen to me. Like, I would watch just one of my videos back to see what it looked like. And then all of a sudden, I get detractor recommendations. So I just said, don't ever show these again. And now I never see them again.
I mean, it's not like you watched Breaking Banquet and detractor videos on stream multiple times.
So we got some contributions coming in and questions. Let's see here. Oh, I know. Someone just said it's hard to find your content. It's like you're shadow banned. I'm not shadow banned. It's that my detractors gamed the system for about 10 years while I didn't. Like, I just made legit content and didn't care. They literally stole my tags. They stole the titles of my videos. They again, drama thumbnails, drama titles that are clickbait that aren't even true to the content of the video to get people to click and watch theirs. And that forces people to see that crap in the algorithm even if it's not good. Okay?
Thanks, Phil, for all those shout-outs to the industry built around dunking on you. I would love to try out for the team sometime. But jokes aside, this is where he's going to start looking at the poll results and strap in, because if you thought there wasn't any sort of fringe schizophrenia going on before, buckle up, because we're going to crazy town.
So someone tipped $1 and said, Phil, your poll is getting screwed by your detractors. I have inside knowledge. Right now, they have ganged up to vote no because they think it makes you mad. Just a heads up, all the people on the Raw Phil stream are voting no on purpose on your stream. Well, I know that for a fact, and here's why. You ready? Hold on a second. Let me add your $1. Here's how I can always tell when a poll is skewed by a bunch of mentally deficient losers. So currently on Kick, I have 95 total viewers. Okay? Looking at the Kick poll results, 24 people voted yes to do the react, 35 voted no. Add that together, that's about 60 viewers. Not once ever in the history of me running a poll has 2/3 of my viewing audience actually voted on the poll. Usually when I do a poll, it'll be about, if I'm lucky, 1/4 to 1/3 of the people will vote. So knowing right there that artificially 1/3 or more of the audience came in to vote and probably all voted no, it actually means that the poll was voted for and yes, and the answer is yes. The people do actually want to see it on the Kick side but probably about 15, 20 of those no votes are fake. Okay, because I'm not stupid. I know how it works. On the YouTube side, let's see what that poll looks like. So on the YouTube side, here we go again. I have 232 viewers, 187 votes. Again, that's overwhelming, like 2/3 to almost 3/4 of my viewing audience supposedly voted on this poll. Now it's up to 192 votes, and it's 41% yes, 59% no. So again, knowing that usually I'll only get 25% to a third of the people watching a stream voting, here somehow it's 3/4. You could just eliminate 50% of the vote, and that would be the no's. You see, I'm not dumb, but they are so stupid. They think that I am, and it never works, but they still try. They don't understand how mentally deficient they are. So, yeah, essentially what I'm seeing here is there is interest, okay? Bog Patrol just did a $10 super chat and says, I don't know about Kick. It's split in the middle here on YouTube. That means half the people for sure won't support it. Well, that's not true because, again, that's a skewed poll. 195 people out of 230 voted on the poll. No, they didn't. That's a complete and utter lie. Don't worry, Bog Patrol, because he said more. I'm going to shout it out in a second.